With us we have Jackey Gertse, chairperson of NFA Women's Football. Now Jackey, today was a big day for the NFA, the inauguration of the NFA Women's Centre. Tell us more about that.
Okay, first of all, this is a center created through great partnership with the German government, through the Foreign Ministry of Germany, through GIZ, through our relationship with the German Fußballbund, the DFB, and also through the Westphalia football region specifically, under the DFB, and through the Ministry of Youth and Sport in Namibia and the NFA. So it's a very big partnership. Many years back, like you could hear the president of Westphalia speaking this morning. For the first time, the girls were given the opportunity also to be part of the exchange program and the bilateral agreement between the ministry and the Westphalia region. So that when Klaus was appointed here by DFB as a technical director, he made sure that the girl child also benefits from this relationship. Now, in the past, for many years, when I was a player, we only knew the boys were the ones going and the German boys will come here. But that has changed, obviously, with the arrival of Klaus, our former technical director, 7 years back. And then the girl child, for the first time, could travel to train there. So when we are meeting the Westphalian representatives from the football region, there's one thing that me and our current coach, Jackey Gertse, said: we're not going to ask for balls, because they normally ask us, what do you want? And then we say, we need balls, because it's a basic thing that we really need in Namibia. But we were looking at that stage, we were very much busy with scouting talent in the country. The Mami Kasaunas that we found in Opuwo, she was only 14. The Sanadas were 12, 13. But where do you put these girls? Where do you really keep them together? So when they were asking, how can we help you? I think at that stage we were thinking about just a house that could maybe be rented, or for some kind of a structure to accommodate our talented girls we identified. That was where the idea started. So when Klaus arrived here, I think he really helped us push this idea. So we, as the Women Department of Assistance from UNICEF, we put together this proposal, gave it to Klaus, and I think that's where everything started. Now, if you look at the concept, what is the reason for this? It's not only football. We're going to integrate, as we have been doing this all the years, but now it's more a centralized area where we're going to integrate education, where we are helping the girls to get through school, basically having people like Mary Bev, some of the teachers, volunteer teachers, helping the girls with their homework, preparing them for exams. But how do we get these girls? Who are the girls staying here? There are criteria. Girls from this are number one, they are elite players. Under 13, under 15, under 17, under 20 in gladiators. They must be from the elite football ground. And then they must come from a disadvantage, which means far distances to come to football pitch and so on. And then they must be committed. And then there are criteria such as the girl child must really show some kind of a career opportunity that she wants within the game. But then also there are some criteria like their own objective. What do they want to achieve through football that they have to put together on an application form? And from there we identify, look, okay, for this girl we need her for the next 10 years. This one, we need to create a job for her. And based on that, the selection is done. But the age cut off for them to stay in is 19. So from 12 to 19, that helps us to create a longer period of development of the player as a football association. But also give us a chance to help the player through school until they go to university. But then the players that are not necessarily staying in the center but a part of the women football, they also benefit from our tourism program that we are partnering with, where they will be getting tutoring, maybe to choose a career one day, to be able to work and look after themselves. So it's going to be a great opportunity for us to come together as an association and to better in a centralized area, better monitor the progress of girls, not only in football but also in life.
And what do you think this will do for women's football in Namibia?
Wonders. You will have more focus points to work on. Focus points such as Senada does not need to travel from Keetmanshoek 2 weeks before international game. She can stay here for a month. Her family, everybody can be at ease. She's in a very monitored and well-established, good nutrition. She's getting food every day. She's sleeping at a proper bed as being a great player. But then also the other 12-year-old sitting maybe in Zambezi region, when she's leaving home because of her talent, she's better taken care of because they are full-time staff, they are good nutrition. Girls have got a program, a daily program to work on. I think it's a great opportunity for Namibia football, especially for women's football, to produce more players than we have been doing before.
Well done.
Yeah.